once we figured out that the signature was the product that we wanted to include, it was time to like really go through that whole process. And never in my life did I think we would put together 50,000 bottles of oil.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like
monumental.
We put that together, and I think we started production on August 3rd. We was finished on August 23rd. And me and my boy Wes drove it from here to Chicago, Illinois in a 26-foot truck.
You are now listening to the Pour Horsemen podcast, where pouring up is a lifestyle.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Pour Horsemen.
Also subscribe to our Apple and our Spotify podcast, The Pour Horsemen.
Let's get it.
Main topic is Bama, the fraudulent number 2 in the college football playoff system.
How y'all number 8?
Well, we ain't been good.
You seen them play?
We ain't been good. Pull that mic closer to you. All right, so episode
168.
168 post Halloween. So I ain't got to wear a unicorn mask with hard eyes. What boys been on?
It's chilly in H.
Brandon drinking water, brother.
Alkaline water, at least.
Whatever I can get my hands on. This nigga drinking Nestle's. Whatever I can get my hands on.
And we have a reoccurring special guest in the building. I won't even say he might as well just be the second bearded cast member at this point. You know, because we do got our resident bearded cast member on this side of the panel. But Rod, what's been going on, bro?
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me. It's a blessing to be back here. That means I got something to talk about. So
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You definitely have something to talk about. Because anytime I see G and Q together,
You've been looking at my Instagram.
I'm definitely not talking about you.
You watching Juice?
Nah, I'm not talking about him or Juice. I'm talking about going from you popping the trunk with your products to now being worldwide, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. So we're going to go into the interview, but before we even get started, just tell the people who you are again, where they can find you, and what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Rodgers Foster. I'm the founder of Velvet Noir Beard and Skin. Basically, we provide confidence to men through beard and grooming products. You can check us out online, www.velvetnoirbc.com. That's VELVETNOIRBC.com. We're on Instagram at Velvet Noir BC. We're on Twitter at Velvet Noir BC. We actually on GQ.com at Velvet Noir BC.
That's what we talking about.
And we talking about progression.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Put the camera on me. You know what I'm saying? We talking about progression. And it's both ways. You know what I'm saying? The first time we interviewed him, it was in my living room.
Mm-hmm.
It was in Fondren in Maine. He came to Fondren in Maine first. And then he came to my other crib when I was on Westheimer.
Yeah.
Now we in the whole studio, and my man is Mr. GQ. You know what I'm saying? It's progression.
Just keep going.
How do you feel reverse? How you feel about where we are now?
Well, when I walked in, I told the guys, I said, damn, first time I kicked it with y'all, we was in the living room. Yeah. Second time, we was in a little bit bigger living room.
Yeah.
And now, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole
and now my other living room is a little bit quite bigger. It's going up.
But isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
That's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
There's no such thing as an overnight success.
At all.
Not at all.
No such thing. So
Overnight Celebrity, though, by Twister, that hoe went hard.
That did go hard.
That
was hard. That was hard. Okay.
Yeah.
So we just want to get right into it. For people who may not have listened to the last couple times that you was on, because our audience has definitely grown.
For sure.
So kind of tell people the inception story of Velvet Noir and kind of where you are now, and then we'll just jump into some topics as we go along.
Okay. All right. Well, I first had the thought of this in 2015. Me and my partner, we was at Fox Hollow. I was out here at the time. We was at Fox Hollow, and I told
Uncle Wes.
Yeah, my partner Wes.
Shout out
to my partner Wes, my dog for life.
My man got the narrator voice down.
He do. It's facts. That's
straight
facts.
up.
So we was in Fox Hollow, and I told him, hey, I think we could sell beard oils. I think we get this beard oil off. In 2015, I'd never heard of it before. The only way I knew of it because a young lady I was talking to at the time, she knew someone who was starting a company making beard oils, and they were supposed to give me some to try out. Well, I'm still waiting on them to this day. And so, I just went with my move and started messing around with different stuff in the kitchen. And I came up with something that worked for me, and I figured if it worked for me, it'll work for others. So I gave it to my partners. They used it. It was like, man, this is X, Y, and Z. You know, try this. So I took their advice, and we went back to the kitchen and created something that could work for everybody. And, you know, 4 years later, we here.
No doubt.
Look at you.
No doubt. So from New Orleans originally. Now, what made you decide to relocate to Houston?
My parents was here.
Okay.
So I came to Houston from Memphis. Like I was living in Memphis, Tennessee, working at Caesars Entertainment.
Okay.
I was in marketing for the casinos. Well, that was my first job there. My second job, I ended up marketing for a sports agency. So in 2011, there was a flood in Memphis, the Mississippi border, and basically I lost my job. Everybody was out of work for months. So at that point, it was like, all right, what you gonna do? I think I was 23 at the time, and I just came back to Houston, and shit, that's when I seen a culture I never seen before in my life. Like, motherfuckers standing on tables, just bottles in the air, just a whole bunch of shit. So it turned me on to a different type of grind.
And the women.
Yeah.
My bad, I just cut you off. Katrina, did you?
No, I was in college.
I know, but where did you migrate to?
They was in Houston. Like my family went to Houston after.
So you was
Katrina.
here?
No, I was
he was in college.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, okay.
So that happened my sophomore year.
Yeah. My bad, I'm tripping.
Nah, you good, man.
I mean, your timelines do be messed up.
Nah, I was just trying to see, because he said he never been to Houston.
But that was a wild timeline.
This is our Marvel correspondent. So he's
multiverse.
Multiverse.
You
know what I'm saying? He put them all together.
You just tried to do. He said 2011.
No, he said, I was going back to, he said he never been to Houston.
Now, I had been like as a kid, you know, high schooler, you know, basketball tournaments and stuff like that. But as far as being out and about and seeing what it's about.
Houston is a different
like,
experience.
A little bit. I used to. I give you some buckets now.
Not me. I retired. You know what I'm saying? But back in my heyday, you would have got a flake and foul for sure.
I wasn't going to that paint with you, so
for sure.
You have to really do it out here on this perimeter, bud.
Yeah.
So I ain't going to that paint, man.
So from no employees to how many people working with you now, if you don't mind sharing?
Man, well, when we put together the GQ order, I think we probably had at any given time 18 people.
Man, that is crazy.
Now, as far as
clap that up, man, for real.
Straight up.
I wish I would have been able to clap when I had to write them checks. But as far as day to day, man, it's me and my homeboy Wes's wife, Tasha, who ships out the products, you know, daily. Other than that, like, it's literally been two people getting this to where we got it to. The first person I ever hired was my homeboy. And that nigga quit 3 weeks into it.
He was like, nah.
He was like, I can't do it. I was like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? And so I just tried to do a lot of the stuff by myself until we got to a point that I felt comfortable hiring people and figured they could do what they needed to do without me having to be part of every single thing. So fast forward to the next 6 months, I don't ever want to touch a bottle again. I don't want to ship anything again. You know, I want to bring other people on so they can see that, hey, if you just keep following your dreams, anything can happen. Because I'm a regular dude from the hood. I was an athlete. I wasn't a student athlete. I didn't go to school to play school. Like I went to play sports.
You went to play sports,
And when that didn't work out, it's like, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
So you figure it out. Yeah. You know, just stay down.
Now you mentioned something before when we had you on. You talked about how you use like running, because you mentioned athlete, how you use running and stuff like that to clear your mind and almost a meeting with yourself. Yeah. Is that still something that you do?
That's still my therapy.
Because it was crazy. You was like, man, I just go run miles and then come back with the best ideas. That was the most nut shit to me I've ever heard. Wow. Like, I can't do that. No, I cannot do that.
No, I feel you on that.
Oh, it's therapy. My bad before he goes, no lie. When I had first moved back down here, after I talked about this shit a lot, about the shit with the OKCPD and all that, like that shit messed me up for a while because I couldn't find a job. And I just started running. Like when I found a job, it was a job I didn't want, but I was getting money. I had to help Aquila and all that stuff, so I had to do what I had to do. But I was running, like I would run every morning before I go to work. And then when I got off from work, I would run again. And when I say that's like, it ripped me up because I always talk about when I had the V. This is
17 episodes in a row that he has mentioned.
First off, you went from 12 to 17.
Well, now it's 24.
You're mad.
24 episodes in a row that he mentioned you had a V cut.
No, square business. Like when I was running, it was like a therapeutic feeling.
Okay.
Because it left me not only exhausted, but it left me drained to, actually decompress what I was pissed off about.
Gotcha.
And it helped me from me. So for what I can definitely relate what he was talking about, because with ideas and everything like that, I just knew what I had to do to bounce back, which led me to the career I'm in now. And you know what I'm saying?
So is that something you still do now?
Yeah, I still do it.
I need to do it.
I'm actually planning to go jog when I get home this evening. I had a rough day. So.
We're not gonna allow that. We about to get you out of there.
You're definitely gonna link up with me, and we gonna go jogging. I usually go.
Why are you always trying to set up mandates,
man,
bro?
no.
You the man.
That shit got me fired up.
Yes,
nigga, what side of town you stay on?
Man, I live right across from Herman Golf Park.
Yeah, we gonna link up, bro.
Listen,
we gonna run, bro.
JC,
ideas, bro.
I need that method in my life.
Now, if it's
are you gonna be running too?
Don, are you
gonna be running too?
Yeah.
I'm not running.
I got a run club, ladies. It's all women. So
invite me.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I got
No,
you.
not like that. Y'all trying to get me killed.
Hey, John,
That's trying to get me killed. Not like that. But yeah, I'm down for it, man.
Yeah. So, but from there, how did you get the idea? Like, I know you had your signature scents and you started building different things, but I want to know how you came up with that box. The box where you put the Scully in it and all of those things. Because that's a dope idea, because who would think of a Scully connected to a beard care?
Well, I would love to take the credit for that, but that goes down to the GQ editorials.
Oh, okay.
What they did, they reached out to me last Christmas.
Okay.
It was December of last year. And they were like, hey, we've been scouring the market for, new products, things that we think are great. Do you mind sending us a sample of any of your products? I said, no problem. We're going to send it to you right now.
Okay.
So we sent them the full set, everything, overnighted it. And they emailed me back the next day and said, we want to include all of your beard oils. I was like, okay. Then I looked at how much it would cost for us to get all the beard oils.
Yeah, that product, like,
can we limit it to one? And they were like, yeah, this is the one we like. And it's the signature beard oil, which, it's a blend of like bergamot and lavender. So it's real sultry, sexy. The women like it, allegedly, from what I heard. And
I got that.
Got it?
Is it another level to the feedback, like wives and girlfriends hitting you like, hey, I love the fragrance?
Man, it's crazy. I rarely post on Facebook about my business just because Facebook, I don't really think it's about that.
Yeah, I don't even Facebook added a Meta. It's called Meta now.
I don't even mention a pod on Facebook.
Yeah, you can't.
So I posted,
What's called Meta?
That's Facebook now. It's called Meta.
Meta World Peace.
Yeah, that's what
No, it's just Meta.
Yeah, he bought it.
It's just Meta.
Meta World Peace bought it. It's called Meta now.
Do not listen to him, bro.
Hey, I don't know.
I know you may not have been on the ground here recently, but Meta World Peace definitely didn't buy Facebook.
Yeah, I would have believed it.
You want tequila?
Yeah.
But go ahead, Rob. What was you saying about the box and how GQ?
Yeah, so we settled on the 1 cent, and that in itself was a journey, man.
Yeah.
I got you.
Prior to me moving here, I had set up an office space in Houston. I always knew if we ever get to a point, I was gonna move to Houston with my business for tax purposes, just for it being a bigger city. And it's not New Orleans. I don't have to worry about getting ran up on.
And you said that last time. Man. You said that last time, bro.
It's still like, it's still like
serious
that.
out there, huh?
Man, it's beyond serious.
Yeah.
You got 15, 16-year-old kids just tugging on your
You said
car.
that last time.
And it's not getting no better.
Yeah.
They bringing the Mardi Gras back this year. So.
Mardi Gras is back this year. I'm going though, too.
I thought they did something. That was Essence.
Yeah, they did a virtual.
And it wasn't as good. Yep, I'm going to Mardi Gras. And then right after that, I'm gonna be at your wedding.
I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to go to Mardi Gras.
This might be this might be the end.
We need to do a pod there.
I was gonna wait till I was 40 to go to Essence.
We should do a pod there.
Yeah, because I never been.
We should do a Mardi Gras pod there.
When I went to Mardi Gras,
I can try to see if I can get y'all somewhere set up.
Let's do it. Let's do it. That'd be hard.
Do a pod.
It's right before his wedding.
First week of March, usually.
It's after.
It's after my wedding.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's always in March.
It's after his wedding.
That nigga gonna be on his honeymoon.
First week of March.
When you going on your honeymoon?
Spring break.
Oh no, we can go.
Plenty of time.
We got plenty of time. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to the Zulu parade.
That's what I went to that.
Yeah, I think the Zulu this year,
You can helicopter through that motherfucker.
like the route is normally through the hood, but they starting to change.
Wait, did you see with his helicopter? It brought me back to my college days.
All right, back to GQ in the box. Go ahead. My bad.
Once we figured out that the signature was the product that we wanted to include, it was time to like really go through that whole process. And never in my life did I think we would put together 50,000 bottles of oil.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like
monumental.
We put that together, and I think we started production on August 3rd. We was finished on August 23rd. And me and my boy Wes drove it from here to Chicago, Illinois in a 26-foot truck.
Did y'all work every day, all day, trying to put that together?
We worked for 23 days straight. We might have had 1 or 2 days off, but for the most part, it was summertime in Houston. We in a warehouse.
Yeah.
We in a warehouse, dog.
With no AC.
No AC. Now, I went and bought a portable AC.
And that don't matter, because we started in a warehouse too at one point, and we had a portable AC.
How long was it?
And I said no.
I was drenched. I was like, there's no way in hell we can do episodes.
We were it was a good, like we did our shit.
It was a good spot, but it just was too hot.
I was drenched.
Man,
I
we
said,
were professional about it, but
goddamn. That was one of the hardest times in my life, because I mean, I went from doing this to try to get $200, $300 a month to buy some
remember
shoes.
You said that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now it's like, not only do I have to make this product, I got people depending on me to pay them at the end of it. And if they in here sweating, they in here hot, like,
what I'm gonna do?
You know what I'm saying? So I don't send my soldiers at you. I go with them. So I was there in the trenches with them the whole time. You know, we put them together. So, man, it was one of the moments that I'll never forget in my life. Like,
no doubt.
Because I didn't expect it. Like, for me, that was more rewarding than actually GQ receiving the products. Like,
no doubt.
Seeing a group of black people come together and get one accomplished. We had no fights or none of that. We just got it done.
Well, shit,
no lie. You'd have hit me up. I'd have gave some couple hours.
I would have to straight up.
Look, we might have some more work for you.
Yeah, straight up. No, we will. Straight up.
We're a part of your life story in a small bit.
No, you guys have helped, get the word out. And the thing about what we do, it's not known. It's not like I'm selling socks or hats or something that can affect everybody. If you look in this room, if I just walked in here, I can market to half of y'all.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So for y'all to allow me, I got you.
Don't even talk to that.
He has no hair on his face.
I got more hair on him, and I barely get it.
I be telling like everybody who's like hairless on his face, you just gotta like start
eating ass.
Shaving. I outspoken.
Don't eat no ass.
You gotta shave. You know what I'm saying? Be with loved ones, and then you start eating ass.
Look, I've been doing no shave August. And I barely got this right here.
No shave.
August.
That's crazy. You have.
That's what I'm saying. He got a blueprint.
This has been since August.
He got it. He's got to fill in.
This has been since August.
You're lying.
I am dead ass serious. This has been since August.
That's an Aaron Rodgers lie.
I'm telling you right now, I have not shaved my face since August. All I've done is got haircuts.
Dead in my face.
And I'm telling you the truth.
Because I've seen your shit grow before.
This is the most I've ever had.
August.
Y'all been around me for 3 years. This is the most I've ever had.
That shit been look like he had.
No,
this shit is filled in though. I've seen him when it was patchy.
Yeah, this is the most I've ever had. Like for real, straight up. Straight up.
People not gonna believe when I was 25, I didn't have no facial hair.
That's wild.
Started with a Reggie Bush chin strap.
That's wild.
I didn't get my shit came like literally overnight. Like I remember because every January I fast. So what was it, like 2014 or so? I only had
the V cut, wasn't it?
Nah, it wasn't.
That nigga was dad. That nigga was dad by.
I was dad by.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Like I was just running, and then mind you, I was fasting, but I was just letting it grow. And then he came to the house one time. This one I was at my mom's.
Okay.
And he was like, man, I just seen this. He ain't seen me in like 2-3 weeks. And he was like, man, I just seen this nigga KC. I think a beard done grew out. I done lost weight. Am I lying?
I remember.
And then I ain't shaved this.
Because I can't,
I trimmed it. But for now, I haven't trimmed this since September.
Yeah,
so
you've been had a beard. So why can't you believe that this was been since August?
Cause that's a lie.
Bro, you've seen me weekly.
You 40, nigga.
You've seen me weekly. 40? You've seen me weekly.
Nah, nigga, you 40.
I can't stand.
And then you don't have a gray hair anyway.
I do not have gray hair.
That shit is weird.
I got them.
Black don't crack.
40, cuz.
But look, all right, so
hear that bullshit about
you're
that.
part of a prestigious campaign.
Yeah.
Okay. This campaign is to launch you to the next level and expansion of your business.
Yes.
We want to encourage the people who support us and our listeners because they've supported us with Velvet Noir before.
Yeah.
So we know that they're familiar with your product and what you do. Can you explain people what the campaign is and how they can support you in the campaign?
Yeah, so this campaign that we're a part of, it totally caught me off guard. I was actually in the airport in Atlanta whenever I found out we were awarded it. So Drew Holiday of the Milwaukee Bucks and his wife Lauren, they started a foundation called the JLH Fund. And what that does...
Man, we fuck with Drew.
It helped, man. He's a dude.
We always talk about this.
And so what that fund does, they go out and find businesses in underserved communities, whether it's New Orleans, Milwaukee, LA, wherever, and they try to help them. So we were selected this year. There's 50 of us, 25 nonprofit, 25 for-profit out of over 2,000 applications. And so since the beginning of August, I've been in classes weekly with these people to try to help us with our crowdfunding campaign. I had no idea what crowdfunding was, never heard of it in my life. So I'm sure a lot of the listeners don't know what it is either, so I'll break it down. Basically, crowdfunding is reaching out to your network, the people you know, and getting their support financially to grow your business. All other denominations of people do it. All demographics of people do it.
Kickstarter is one of the biggest businesses in the world.
Huge. Not even that, but like the Jewish people, like they, you know how in the black community they talk about like 18, you got to get out the house.
No doubt.
They don't allow their kids to get out the house till like 30.
Until they
get bread.
Until they have it.
Yeah,
yes.
They get bread too.
Like 6-figure have it.
Yeah.
Have it. So
yeah.
I knew it was big for us to be a part of this campaign because I can't go into a bank and say, hey, I need 100 racks. And it's crazy. I tried. I went and showed the bank, hey, we've done over 250 revenue, 250 grand revenue selling beer products. This is what I need.
Talk about
and
it.
this is what we're trying to do. Nope, can't do it.
Mm-mm.
So now I got to rely on my community. And
talk about it.
Our goal is 25K. We're 22 days in with 21 days left. We raised 19.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So let me ask this. You say you got 21 days left to get it.
Mm-hmm.
What happens in the event? We're not speaking on it, but I'm just curious to know, like, because you say there's other people that's a part of it.
Yep.
Like, if the person selected don't get it, what happens?
Whatever we raise is ours.
Okay.
But you want the 25.
There's a special incentive if we do reach that 25, which could be more financial backing. So that's been my goal.
You gonna raise the 25?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I would like to raise 100.
No doubt.
It's one of the things that we want to do with this is, as a former student athlete, I understand how hard it is for kids. You gotta go to class, you gotta go to practice. You can't even get a job. Sometimes you might not eat. So with this NIL legislation, you know, we want to sponsor a lot of student athletes out here at HBCUs.
Yeah.
We feel those are the most under targeted. Like, you got all these NIL deals. You haven't heard of many big ones or even decent ones at an HBCU.
Because a lot of these little bastards now got beards already.
Yeah, they be having beards at 13,
12.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, how the hell you got a beard now? And I couldn't get one till like I was 23, really like 24, 25. And you 40.
I ain't got one yet. I just came from elementary school straight up. I thought a fifth grader had a beard. He kind of looked me up and down too.
There's no lie. There's a Chicano in my school.
I'm not lying either.
No, his mustache
is thick as hell.
It's thick as hell. And he's fifth grade.
I'm telling you, I just left.
I be like, dog.
I just left elementary school. Volunteered.
He ain't shooting duck
Wake up
water.
one day, it's gonna be
I hope so, man.
You said what?
I said that kid ain't shooting duck water.
He ain't shooting what?
Nothing, bro.
What'd he say?
Hey, what them White Claws taste like?
White Claw.
Grab him,
I'll take one.
Grab him.
But okay, so again, because we're gonna jump into a few topics since we got you from New Orleans.
I
Keep
like
walking. You can walk and
I like
talk.
the cactus better. No
What
lie.
I want to talk about, since we got someone from New Orleans, I don't know. Are you a Pelicans fan?
I knew he was gonna talk about Zion.
Okay, so some video, unreleased video, and we got our LeBron correspondent here today too, so we could talk.
I'm
So
gonna
some
try the
unreleased
cranberry, 'cause
video
I've been on Blackberry, so you
of
can try the Blackberry.
Zion. I don't think they intentionally
Hey, they don't pay
leaked this
us.
video.
We gonna bleep that out.
Bet.
Zion looked all of 350 pounds.
Dog, Zion looks terrible.
Casey sent a message and said he gonna eat his. No, what'd you say about the
I
NFL?
say he's gonna eat his way into a D line. This dude,
Yo.
practice squad at that. because he's knock-kneed, and you can't
you cannot play football.
You can't be knock-kneed.
Or at least
in
not
the
on the
NFL.
line. At least not on the line. Yeah.
So he's gonna be just a practice squad.
can't do
You can be a
that.
running back knock-kneed. Bro, Emmitt Smith was kind of knock-kneed.
Bro, like,
he was.
It's like.
I've never seen anyone that big.
I want to say I didn't wish that on him, but I used him as an example of someone who couldn't go through surgery because of this reason.
Is he as big as Oliver Miller, though?
I say this, no, because he muscle too.
Okay.
Oliver Miller was just fat as shit.
But he cool.
But no lie, when I had microfracture knee surgery in college, like I had gained like a lot of weight. I couldn't use my lower extremities. And I had a cast on my leg that was from here to like my ankle. And I couldn't do nothing. So I understand.
You can't have sex either.
The thing worked. No, wait. What I'm saying is, for him to not have a foot, that was the most detrimental injury he could have.
I completely agree.
He can't do
because
anything.
he can't run,
jump, treadmill.
Put no pressure.
Well, he could do some water shit, but I think he's lazy.
You can't even do water.
He could with the foot. With the foot, he could.
Not your foot. No.
He only
when you tear your knee, you can't.
He just had the Jones fracture. He could do it.
If you're big as hell like that,
his weight.
It's still weight on that foot.
300.
He's fat.
I do forget.
Man, no,
Like,
it's
big.
things that you can do.
But he lazy though, bro. Like,
I understand
hold on, let's go to Rob.
But-
Hold on. Let's go to Rob because he is our resident New Orleans correspondent. So, why is Zion eating so many beignets and crawfish and shit? What is going on?
My favorite pizza is off Magazine Street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got that. They make that seafood pizza for me.
How many seafood pizzas is Zion eating? What is going on?
And
Explain your boy.
I think the blame is on both sides. Zion's 20 years old?
21.
So he's 21 now.
21. Damn.
When you have a turbulent organization as the New Orleans Pelicans.
Man, David Griffin kind of.
Griff ain't done nothing since
He ain't done shit.
I guess y'all right. I tried to cover some bail.
He's hidden behind LeBron his whole career.
Exactly.
And
so you saying that LeBron made him?
Yes.
Yes.
LeBron correspondent.
Yes.
How did
But
LeBron
what
make
was the
him?
Cavs before LeBron?
Kyrie.
No,
And now this
before
brother don't want to
LeBron.
get a shot. So that's where you go.
But we can't be mad at him because Aaron Rodgers, and we gonna get to Aaron Rodgers next.
We getting to all of it.
We're gonna get Aaron Rodgers next. But the LeBron correspondent, you say Griffin was built by LeBron.
I ain't gonna say he was built by him, but he definitely put him on a pedestal.
How so?
LeBron was his GQ.
Because every look, nah, for real though.
You said LeBron was his what?
LeBron was his GQ.
Oh.
So yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
LeBron
That's
was his. It got him to that next level.
That's exactly right.
LeBron is great.
First off,
LeBron is great.
David Griffin. All right. In regards to LeBron in his Cleveland years, it's like a list of people who I feel like not only manipulated their careers due to the success of LeBron, but also it showed in the aftermath of LeBron that they really wasn't that shit. And it's really, for me, it's David Griffin, Windhurst,
Oh yeah.
Brian Windhorst
and Mo Williams.
Man.
Three people. Mo Williams. Three people who
Roll
with
Tide.
LeBron shined. You know what I'm saying? Windhurst is the
That's how Windhorst
idealistic.
got put on.
Exactly.
I
can't stand that
Windhorst been
dude.
following LeBron since high school though.
I
don't care.
Since high school.
I can't stand him.
I don't know why he giving his opinion on First Take now.
I can't
because Max
stand
is gone.
him.
We just talked about progress, man. Come on.
No, I'm not.
Thank you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hate on him that bad, but I don't think
Nubian's progress.
If you hear him talk about anything else outside of LeBron, he is ass.
Yeah, I saw him today.
Ass.
It's like, yeah.
Can't talk about shit.
He can report on shit, though.
Do you
Bro,
listen to the Hoop Collective,
I
his
listen
podcast?
to all the shit. any chance I can get on everything on YouTube, on my computer. He's not He's not.
So
good.
what's the difference between him and Woj? If he like,
Woj does all sports.
Does everything.
He brings everything.
Woj's podcast is great because he asks questions. He's a journalistic.
Hoop Collective, cool.
I don't fuck
because
with
they got Bam McMahon who here in Houston. Yeah. They got Windhurst. They got my boy in Dallas, and they get
that's Tim McMahon, right?
Yeah, and they got Marcus. What's his name? That cover
Spears.
Yeah. And I love Marcus Spears.
Yes,
he dope.
I like him.
He dope.
No, not Marcus Spears.
Another
Marcus.
Marcus from
the light skinned dude.
He covered it in he covered the Warriors.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't think of his name. But
Marcus.
He covered the Warriors though.
Mark Spears.
Yeah. Bro, he's dope. Yeah, I'm like, I thought we was talking about Louisiana. Swagoo and Perk got it.
They got their own too.
Look, I don't want Perk to pull up on us, but Perk got to get less TV time. I'm sorry. I'm tired of Perk.
Perk is great.
I'm tired of Perk.
I like Perk. We gonna address this like the numbers on the house. I'm with all that shit.
Funny.
I love that shit. But what I'm saying with Windhurst though, like when I brought up them three, because David Griffin is on the top of that list. David Griffin brought in Kyrie. That was the obvious choice in that draft. Who else was in that draft? Outside of Giannis. Nobody knew Giannis was going to be Giannis.
Nobody knew.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Kyrie was the obvious choice.
I agree.
Number one pick.
And then he did nothing to bring. At one point, Kyrie was playing with God damn, I can't think of the Alonzo G.
Yeah.
Playing with Alonzo G. Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He from Louisiana?
Roll Tide.
But he made it. You know what I'm talking about?
He is. He played
But they wasn't great. LeBron decided to go back.
And made his whole roster.
And nobody knew. Nobody knew.
Griffin did.
He didn't know.
He ain't know shit.
Nobody knew. D-Wade found out the night before.
On the plane. You're right.
He found out the night before. He was like, I'm going back to Cleveland.
Okay.
And they set all that shit up. David Griffin did none of that shit.
Griffin. Let's talk about back to Zion. You're right, though. You are right. Griffin probably did.
Charles Barkley said.
That's what I want to get. Go ahead.
Not quick question. Quick statement, though. Even in New Orleans, this nigga has done nothing. He got rid of Alvin Gentry so fast.
He did.
Hired an outdated, and mind you, I'm a Pistons fan. He hired an outdated Stone Age coach to coach a high flyer and a whole bunch of wing players.
Well, he wanted them to get some discipline though,
and they still don't have it.
And they did. They did have some discipline for about half that season. Let's be honest.
I just think
he had them in line.
Players these days don't want to play for a Stan Van
Gundy.
Nobody wants to play for a Stan Van Gundy.
The problem with Van Gundy was he don't know how to connect to the guys. But he did have some discipline on them that first. Because he had Brandon Ingram.
Nope.
Brandon Ingram damn well was about to be most improved player.
This is an insider. I got inside information on this shit.
I connect him to like Tom Thibodeau, but
Stan Van Gundy, niggas fuck with Stan Van Gundy in regards of him as a person.
Okay.
It's his X's and O's that they don't like.
Fuck with. Okay.
They don't fuck with his X's and this is like a Pistons shit.
I got you.
They don't like his X's and O's because he's so outdated. And I called him Stone Age for a reason. He believes in that Bob Knight ass basketball.
I agree with that.
That shit is done.
Yeah.
That ain't never coming back.
That shit is done,
son.
All right. Rod mentioned Kyrie not wanting to get the vaccine. But a bombshell came out today that Aaron Rodgers had been lying. He said he was, what did he say?
Immunized.
He said he'd been immunized. Immunized. There you go.
He said, and then no one questioned it that he had got the vaccine. He lied. And then no one questioned it. All of a sudden, last week, Devontae Adams came down with COVID.
Yes.
But he had the vaccine. So his symptoms were nothing. He had to sit out 10 days. Aaron Rodgers started getting sick on Monday. They're wondering what's going on. Tuesday, he's worse. Yesterday, he come down with COVID.
You know what's crazy?
That's crazy.
That's like the highest part of white privilege ever. Man. But you know what's crazy? In all of this shit that happened this week, this nigga sent me $10 of Bitcoin.
Who, Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
He sent you sick.
Why?
He sent me $10 of Bitcoin. Because he had posted that shit about, Cash App.
He was in a partnership with Cash App.
He was in partnership with Cash App.
Why didn't you get it for the Pour Horsemen?
Who?
The Bitcoin.
Cause it's me.
Nah, man, you see what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
You used to get on film for getting his own endorsement deals on clothes, and now you getting your own endorsement deal on Bitcoin.
I posted a video of me.
Man,
It wasn't even like you had to post a
That would
video.
have meant like, what does $10 mean?
$10 Bitcoin is probably like
No,
$10.50 now.
no, it was really like 0.0016.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying, 'cause it's very
small amount.
It's
Yeah, very
like
small.
$10.
because if you had got $10 in Bitcoin, it's probably worth like 150 right now. But if it's only 0.011 of a Bitcoin, then it's worth $10.
Yeah, because that shit went from like 10.03 to like 10.02. Now it's at
still got
10.10. I still got it. I ain't touched this shit.
Let that shit just,
I just wanted to see where it's gonna go.
It's gonna be 11 probably by tomorrow morning.
Man, I hope.
Get that Shiba
Let
coin.
him check on it.
Get that Shiba
Let
coin.
this nigga keep an eye on
Get
it.
that who?
Get that Shiba coin.
Shiba. I heard that was.
I don't know what that is.
It's a coin that is a meme coin, very similar to how Bitcoin started, where the only difference is Bitcoin has a set cap amount. They're only making a certain amount ever. These meme coins, they just keep redoing them. But all you need is Elon Musk to tweet about one of them.
I feel like y'all niggas making.
Dogecoin.
I feel like
Dogecoin made bread, bro.
Man, they owe me about $1,000, bro.
You put in and lost? Oh, man, yeah.
But it's cool because
Dogecoin.
I tell people all the time, forget the stock market. Whenever LeBron fully healthy, let's just bet on the first half of the Lakers.
Or when LeBron's fully healthy, bet on his fourth quarters.
That too.
You will always
Y'all gotta
win.
teach me about this shit because we're going to Vegas
Oh, yeah, I
for
got
my
you.
bachelor
I
party.
what I do.
Huh?
I sports gamble, so I don't
Yeah.
spend the business
Me
money.
and him sometimes tweet about sports gambling.
I gotta figure this shit out.
Because of what?
So I don't spend the business money.
Yeah, I will respond to some of his tweets.
I gotta figure this shit
You
out.
lost a lot of money on Bama A&M. I know.
It's hard for me to bet on my dogs,
Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to say.
but I did that day.
Yeah, because A&M you know what I knew there was going to be a problem in the first half. All of a sudden, Nick Saban thought he was going to turn. What's the quarterback's name? What's his name? Who was playing at the time?
The black quarterback?
He was going to try to turn him into a Heisman winner.
The freshman?
He was throwing the ball every
This
play,
year?
not running. When they played A&M and just lost.
Oh, this year.
Rattler?
Oh, yeah, you talking about the our true freshman from California.
Yeah, he was trying to have him throw the ball.
Who's the true freshman that's
not
from
ready.
here?
He ain't ready.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. That was back then.
No, not
talking?
Jalen Hurts. It's a freshman that's from here that played for Bama. It's a quarterback.
Oh, you talking about Jalen Milroe?
Yeah, that's
Black
my
dude.
partner
Yeah,
cousin.
black
Okay,
dude.
that's
Jalen
what's up.
Milroe
That's
from
what's up.
Pearland. If I had a choice, that's who would be starting.
I agree. I agree.
But I don't have them choices. So
But why Aaron Rodgers ain't getting the smoke that
Bro,
Cam Newton got?
white.
That
Exactly.
white Nubian king.
I'm glad.
Because all of them agree with what he did.
Yeah,
they
white
do it.
Jay Williams whooped Stephen A. ass today.
He did. I seen
He
that.
beat his ass, like not verbally, like he verbally beat his ass.
Cam Newton would've done what he did.
So what could explain the Cam
I'm gonna
Newton
get
comparison?
you. So, you know how Stephen A. was so energized and Kyrie this, Kyrie
yeah.
that. He's stupid. Does all
Don't say nothing about
everything.
Rodgers, dog.
First thing come out of his mouth by Aaron Rodgers. Oh, my man is my beat. Tone. Jay Williams called him. Oh, so when Kyrie was doing this, that, and the third, you was this, that, and your energy was all over. But when Aaron Rodgers, you come in with the first thing, I'm in the green room, the first thing you say is, oh, my man is that.
Exactly.
Did the impersonation of him perfectly. And he was like, I need that same energy.
Real.
I need that same whatever you bring. Because Kyrie brought it to where he wasn't hurting anyone, harming anyone. He was away from everybody.
and you know what's crazy?
And everybody went against
Aaron
him.
Rodgers probably got Devontae Adams
I have a
sick.
point about that. The New Orleans Saints, my team, they played the Packers first game of the year.
Yep.
Beat the hell out of them.
Beat him by had 6 touchdowns. James had 6 touchdowns.
Second week, we had 8 coaches out with COVID.
Yeah. And
lost that game.
And lost that game.
8 coaches, a
Eight-
couple players.
and-
After we played,
head coach
That
out
is
with
true.
COVID.
That
Wow.
is true.
Damn.
Shit. See, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like the energy is not the same for everybody
It's not.
that been on Kyrie ass. Because I respect Kyrie. Even
We
though
all said
I
on
want
here,
everybody,
we respect
I want
Kyrie's
everybody
decision.
vaccinated. First off,
Yep, we
I'm gonna
said-
put that stance out there.
But we
I done
all
got
said
the
we
shot.
respect
You know what I'm
I can't
saying?
push your arm to do something.
Yeah,
you don't
but
wanna
we
do.
all
can't
said
twist
we
your arm.
respect Kyrie.
But I respect the man that's gonna fall for his stance, but he gonna do it away from it. Because if you can walk away from the millions,
Yep.
Man.
and just be in your own
really mean
space,
what you mean.
You really mean what
Another
you mean.
person who
Hold on
walked
now.
away from
He
millions.
getting paid still. Kyrie is.
But half the game.
checks.
Half the game.
But he walked away from $194 million.
And another person who walked away from $9 million guaranteed, Ice Cube, not doing that movie with Jonah Hill. He said they told him that in order for you to come on set, you have to get a vaccine.
Yeah.
They've been doing this all summer. He said, I'm not going to show up to set.
You got to respect it.
I respect it. I might not agree with it. Fathom it. Yeah, I can't fathom it because I can't knock him for it though.
$9 million, you can give me a shot of chili cheese.
Brother, I was so tired of sitting in the house soon as I told them people I coached high school golf to get me a vaccine. Say I'm a high school golf coach.
Yeah.
You get vaccine with me with shit. Nigga, as long as it's not nothing that can kill me, you can put whatever in my system.
I mean, anything can kill you. Anything can kill you.
My thing is,
I'm allergic to tomatoes. I bite into one of them motherfuckers for $9 million right now.
Looking like Vampire Brooklyn when he started falling apart.
I look like Steve. No, we did the movie Blade. Nigga, remember when Steven Dorff had them darts in them and niggas start bubbling up? Nigga, that's how you gonna look. Yeah. Man, these is wild enough.
I mean, $9 million guaranteed in that. And you know what's crazy? They make more money on the back end in movies. Getting that percentage.
Once some percentages start,
bro, box office tickets.
Man,
$9 million really ain't shit if the movie hit.
But $9 million guaranteed is a nice. That's nice
really
bread.
Ain't shit.
That's some nice bread.
I would love to have that. I would love to have that problem.
There's niggas right now that. Yeah, I would love to have that problem.
I would love to have that problem.
What's my man name? That did the movie with Kevin Hart. The white guy. He turned out 30 mil.
30 million?
Yeah. Funny white guy.
Will Ferrell? Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
For the vaccine?
Yeah. Nah, not for the vaccine.
Oh.
He just turned it down.
Kevin Hart?
Second Elf movie or something.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna feel played. The nigga turn my
Second
shit down.
30 mil.
They offered him 30 mil to do Elf.
Yeah.
I ain't even watched the first Elf.
You gonna be an elf, ain't you? You gonna be an elf.
30
years and all. 30 million?
Yeah,
Elf was nothing but slaves with lighter shades and pointy ears.
Hell no.
Now, I had sent everybody a graphic since we still on the sports shit of the top 10 highest paid athletes of all time. Yeah. And this was adjusted for inflation. So number 1, which is probably expected, Jordan. Because of the Jordan brand. Adjusted for inflation, you're looking at $2.6 billion. That is crazy to me that he is worth that much money off of sneakers.
No, that's shit.
That's what it is. Right
I just bought a pair.
That is crazy.
I just bought a pair that was made for a little white girl. Them hoes clean as hell. Them Billie Eilish. Come on, yo.
Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they was.
She got a Jordan deal.
How did she get a Jordan deal?
I got both her shoes.
She did the 15s.
She did the 15s and the ones. The AJKOs. Both them hoes are clean.
Man, y'all wow, man. Y'all got
niggas don't even fuck with 15.
No.
Who fuck with 15 for real?
I couldn't get 15s growing up because I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
But now because Billie Eilish.
No, not even because Billie Eilish. No lie.
The black and red. Yes, they have.
The black and reds. I don't really.
Them in the original colorways.
Black and red outside of ones.
Were those the original colorways? The black and red
was the original colorways.
No, the original colorways was white. White and grays. The white and grays was the first ones.
Yeah, the white was the first ones.
The white and grays was the first ones.
The white ones was the first ones, I thought too.
They were. They were the first ones. And then it was the white navy ones. And then they came out with the
I don't even remember the white navy ones.
I remember the
what was the other ones?
But niggas weren't.
I do remember them black and blue ones.
Like if they come out with some shit like some 16s, 18, like niggas don't.
Once you get up to that number,
no, but 16s came out. And
which ones came with the
16s came out recently, and it was the what's his son shit the trophy room. They made like the all blue pair.
Which ones came with the briefcase?
Brooke got them hoes.
The suitcase.
I'm just saying how niggas don't fuck with the silhouette.
16s are the ones with the
hypebeast shit. Niggas fuck with them.
The strap that come over like the
you can take them shits
you
off.
can take it off.
I want them new Gary. I want them Gary Paytons to drop again. The gloves.
The gloves would be nice.
I just the black and white pair. I want them so hard.
The blue ones. I had them hoes in the 8th grade when I was at Welch. Literally my grail pair of shoes. Like those Tour Yellows, which I have, and Chicago ones. My favorite 3 shoes of all time. And I cannot find a pair to save my life for them.
Well, my favorite pair of shoes of all time comes from the man in number 2, Tiger Woods, 2.1 billion.
Wow.
And Tiger Woods had some fire shoes that came out when he was in the golf game, but now he fucked up. His back don't work. He got his ankle. His ankle don't work.
Fire shoes.
No, he did have some fire shoes.
He had dope apparel.
He had dope shoes too.
I mean, he was one of the first Nike golf athletes.
Bro, he had whole clubs.
Hell
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
I ain't give a damn about the clubs. I don't golf, nigga. I like
Yeah,
shoes.
the logo was hard.
I don't give a damn about his clubs. I like golf. I mean, not golf. I like shoes. His shoes was ass, but they did.
You don't golf though.
He did have some apparel that was dope. I admit
how you
that.
gonna say you don't fuck with golf and then his shoes is ass? They're golf shoes.
Hey, you know whose shoes are better at golf? That's number 1, Jordan, nigga. Because
I got all the Jordan shoes. I got all of them.
It's a
I
pair
like
of Jordan
7
1.
pair of Jordan shoes.
It's a pair of Jordan 1 golf shoes that's like $2,000.
Can I make an announcement?
I would love that shit.
If you don't golf, please stop buying all the Jordan golf shoes.
They buying them, bro. They buying them for
Please stop
resale.
buying
Like I got like 7 pair.
If I see a nigga in the club with some golf spikes on, you
I had to wear mine in here one time because I was coming from the golf course. I just took the spikes off.
And
I just
They do have those little things now where you can just like put them in your shoes.
You can
now.
put them in any shoe. You can turn any shoe into a golf shot.
And then I can't wait to like actually go golf.
Come on.
We are going to do a Pour Horsemen Top Golf.
Not even Top Golf.
Rod, you pulling up?
Baby,
We're going to do a Pour Horsemen Top Golf.
Not even Top Golf. But I'm talking about like actual golf range. Cause it's like shoes that I actually have like favorited. That's golf shoes that I plan on getting.
So you want to go practice?
You know, just to like, you know what I'm saying? I have me some dope sneakers and go golfing.
He gonna be pissed off.
Yeah, he gonna be
for sure.
He gonna be mad how dirty
I'm
they
gonna be
get
out there
too.
drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Look, the next 2 players on there, the next 2 people are golfers.
Yes.
You got Arnold Palmer,
And Jack
which
Nicklaus.
came from my name, LeBron Palmer.
And
I've
Jack
tried to
Nicklaus.
explain to people that multiple times. And then Jack Nicklaus, who right now people would still say is the greatest golfer ever.
GOAT. That's what they say. Only because
Tiger fucked up his body.
Oh, he cheated first, and then he went through all this other shit.
Yeah, but why?
Fuck the cheating. Jack Nicklaus
honestly,
cheated.
I mean,
He
You know
fucked
who
up
else
his
He got
body.
more wins than Tiger.
Jack Nicklaus
He's
got more majors.
more majors
He got
than
majors,
Tiger.
18 to 14.
That's what they base golf on.
Yeah,
your majors.
The majors.
You can
matter.
go to a
And
little
all
local
Tiger
tournament.
had to do was not get in the head,
Bruh.
hitting the head with that 9-iron.
Bruh.
His wife hit him over the head and he been fucked up ever since.
Is he getting ass?
First of all, she should be in
But he
jail.
still got chances though.
No, he don't, bro.
should be
Jack
in jail.
Nicklaus.
Tiger just
that man just
Tiger, they said his
careened in a
ankle was
car
powder.
from
They said his ankle was powder.
But he back on the course though.
They said he chipping and putting, but I need to see it.
that's
tomorrow.
all
What
I'm
I'm
doing.
saying is, what I'm saying is,
powder. What is
Nah, that
in
nigga's ankle
golf
disintegrated.
standards, in golf standards,
over.
he's still fairly young.
But his ankle was powder. You not understand?
I know
They
y'all
said-
say golf is
No
not a
flexion
sport.
in there.
You need all this.
Oh, I
shit,
know
bro.
that. I know that,
You need all
But he
this
can
shit.
build that up.
No, they said that
He's rich.
need
when
rods.
they say powder, when they went to his surgery, they vacuumed his shit and put rods back in
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta-
molded
you need-
his bone back together.
You need
He never
flexion.
moved
That's
in
how
your
bad it was.
shit.
That's how
never
bad it
moved the
was.
Damn.
But this dude's out here golfing with no leg.
I know, but
So-
he ain't Oscar Pistorius, so we don't want
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
We don't want
Ain't
that.
that dude in jail?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
'cause he
in
murdered
jail.
his wife. But all right,
How long he in jail for?
life. He murdered his wife.
Like, how did he? What he thought he was gonna get away?
Yeah, because he thought he was going to
Not far. Not far.
crawl by the game.
That's the cyclist. Or,
No, the one, the runner, the
that
runner,
was-
the runner,
yeah,
yeah.
still-
T-Reg legs.
Damn, I remember.
He wasn't gonna run far.
Missing.
Yeah, he
baby.
All right. The next two is Cristiano Ronaldo
Ronaldo and
from
LeBron.
soccer.
Yeah.
No, and then 6 is Floyd.
Floyd,
They
that's
said
right.
Floyd has made $1 billion.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then
That is
7 is
crazy.
LeBron.
Then 7 is LeBron. LeBron just made $1 billion. We remember that last year. We talked about
How
it.
was that? Oh, the Nike deal.
Yeah, and
Then he got a lifetime.
no, his production company.
I remember LeBron first deal. I was still in high school.
$90 million.
$90 million.
Nike.
I wanted that tracksuit.
Dog.
That nigga, the half maroon, half black.
Imagine.
And I wanted the headband.
He had
What,
the
just to get
H1
to $1 billion?
He's the first NBA player ever.
because he younger than everybody on that
active
list.
And he's
NBA
still
player.
active.
He younger than
Active.
everybody
He
on
an
that
active
list.
billionaire
I'm not
playing.
counting Michael because Michael's the owner also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what y'all think LeBron will end up with?
He gonna be an
Oh,
owner.
he'll be worth
He's gonna
like
be an
He's
owner.
gonna be an owner.
he'll be
He'll
worth
be
like
on top of
$3
that
billion. Because you got to
He
remember
might own the Cavs one day.
he
I feel like that's what dude gonna do. He gonna sell him the
Yeah,
Cavs to
so-
save
yep,
his
to
face.
save-
and
face.
LeBron is gonna. I mean, you got to think about it. he basically owns an agency. Clutch is gonna be his when
Clutch
he retires.
That is his.
No, it's not. It's not.
He started it.
I know, but he can't do that right now while he's in the league.
NBA has let him do what he's done so far.
So he gonna own Clutch.
Do anything.
He's got a production studio. They just finished Space Jam 2. You don't think they're gonna keep doing movies and shit?
Didn't they just do a deal with they production company?
Yeah, with MGM.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So he got that, and then also all of his basketball shit. So he ain't.
We was at Nike when his thing wasn't open yet though.
Yeah, go up there. Y'all was
we was up there.
So he
and it was like
Shit is live.
we wanted to go in. She tried to let us in. They was like, we're not letting anyone in so
Until it's
far.
done.
Until it, I mean, no, it was done, but they was like, well, until we reveal it.
Yeah,
and they was waiting on him.
I'm about to just send 1,000 beard oils to their offices.
You should.
Just do it.
You should.
Just send 1,000 of them.
Send it to Nicole Lynn.
Man, we follow each other on Facebook.
Send it to Nicole Lynn.
Send it to her. Yeah.
We'll talk. Lionel Messi
Oklahoma
is 8. Michael Schumacher is 9. I don't know shit about
That's my trophy.
racing.
She curved.
I don't know.
She curved you?
I don't know shit about racing. Do y'all know anything about car racing?
No.
How does this dude work?
Jordan owns the damn thing,
I
right?
know Lewis Hamilton is the black guy,
But
right?
Michael Schumacher's worth $1 billion off of racing, and I don't know how that's possible. I never heard that name.
I think that's that
Does he
old
own
dude.
it?
No, he's worth what they said $1.3 billion for
I
car
think he's
racing.
the owner.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
he
okay.
raced, and now he's
And
the
I
owner.
own the team.
I
Okay,
think so.
And then last, which is crazy because I didn't know
Derek
tennis.
Jeter.
No, Roger Federer.
Okay.
No.
Tennis.
Damn.
Oh, I thought you meant last in the top 25.
No, last in I only got the top 10.
Oh, okay, got you.
But on the top 10, which is crazy to me because I didn't know you made that much bread in tennis.
He won a lot.
It don't 1.2 billion.
And
No lie.
Come on, bro.
The
No
Nike
lie.
deal had to be insane too.
Okay, I didn't think about the
Global.
endorsement.
Yeah.
I didn't think about the
And
endorsement.
then also, because I know sneakers, I like sneakers a lot. His little collaboration with Jordan, low key, is better than everybody else's.
Okay.
That had their own silhouette with Jordan.
Yeah.
Like Zion's is ass.
Zion.
My
Zion,
nephew, I bought my nephew some shoes when I went to Oklahoma like a month ago, and he was about to pick up some Zions. I was like, dude, you don't even hoop. Like Parker. I was like, you don't even hoop.
Shoes.
I was like, why the fuck would you want that?
But I'll say
he got
that
some sixes. But Roger Federer, his shoes, them hoes was fire. Both colorways. He made like the cement 3s. But it was his format.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up.
And it was with the cement, man, them hoes. I get them hoes to this day.
And before we get into our last topic, I'll say this, and I'm gonna throw Zion some bell. As a person who is on the big side of the game, it is hard to wear clothes and shit and things that make you look good.
You can't dress when you that big.
It's hard to dress when you over 250.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm not gonna lie. Cause Zion be looking nuts.
My dog was out there with the vest.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Z niggas on the back.
Yo, it
Like,
look nuts.
I like Dragon Ball Z, but
I
whatever.
like it, but I'm not gonna wear them niggas on my back.
But you can pull it off though. Because you're not 250 plus. When you 250 plus, I'm telling you, everything, when you ride, everything
even
looks
that.
bigger.
It's like, what do you wear when you that big?
Slacks and polos.
He knocked me too.
He is not.
I'm knocked kneed. Like it's terrible. It's detrimental. Like it's detrimental.
Spell it. Spell it. Spell it.
DETRIMENTAL. Don't ever play me.
Okay, all right. We doing the Horsemen spelling bee real
Don't
soon, so
ever
y'all be
play
ready.
me, cuz.
All right, last thing, because we brought it up last time when we got cut off because we had guests in here. I'm making an appeal right now. Dr. Umar, we need you on the pod. Like, we need Umar on the pod.
Best thing.
What do we need to do to outreach to Umar right now? I'm going to go around the room. KC, you're damn near a black Israelite right now. So I'm going to go to you first.
No, I'm not.
Why? What do
First
we...
off, black Israelites stand on corners in them hot ass outfits. They look like ninjas. They look like they remember when
They do be on Southmore. They do right there.
You remember on Power Rangers the movie when they got their new powers? Yeah. Remember on Power Rangers the movie when they got their new powers and they got them new outfits?
Yeah,
that's how them black Israelites look. Like them ninja outfits.
I know what you're talking about.
They look stupid as fuck.
All right, but tell me, what give we need to make this outreach. Put the camera on me. Dr. Umar, we need you. Yeah. We need you the next time you're in the H. We know you coming here to do your single mother summit to talk about how to get the children into school and making sure they're not a part of the pipeline to prison. What is it? Prison to school to prison pipeline. We want to come talk about that. KC, I'm going to you first. What do we need, Dr. Umar? How can we get this young man on the pod?
we gonna have to. He gonna make us donate to that school. I ain't got that bread.
I will donate to FDMG Academy. I'm gonna donate to Rod's program. I'm gonna commit to that right now on the pod. I'm also gonna donate to FDMG Academy.
5,000. Y'all heard him.
I didn't say that. I definitely didn't say that because I got a new seed at the house that's wearing me the fuck out. Like this seed does all she
That's
does.
why you got to
is
teach
cry.
him how to invest in black businesses.
No,
with that
she's
5,000.
got teaching us.
She just got here.
You gotta show her you.
I'm a black business.
Straight out the womb.
I'm a literal
Straight
black
out the
business.
womb. You gotta teach her.
Bro said, show this beard on. This is bro.
I'm a literal black business. But, all right, after we make the donation collectively to FDMG Academy, yes, you put in some coins. You put in some coins.
I got shit that I gotta deal with,
And you got to deal with FDMG Academy. So tell me,
what fight me for that?
All right, Don. What are we gonna do, Don?
He gonna find out my son's mother half white and go shun me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't no point. He gonna walk up in here. He gonna say,
need your money.
He said, "Oh, y'all poor horsemen." Look, he gonna be like Brother Baines off of Malcolm X when he called him in the shower. He's like, "Go ahead, train yourself. Look at it, putting all that poison in your hair, trying to be white. Like he putting all that poison in your body. Y'all the poor horsemen,
bro.
Like,
He drink too.
He drink.
He got 2 wives. One who making fried chicken and one who making vegan food.
He gonna rebuke this podcast.
Yeah,
He had
Dr.
a wedding
Umar
out in
had
the open.
He had the
Like,
greatest wedding ever, bro.
Like it was a.
He had 2 wives.
That nigga got married.
Bro,
at a
he
kickback.
got married in the back of a 7-Eleven. What? His first bride came down with a built-in family. She already had a daughter, and she brought him vegan food. The second wife came down with locks, and she brought him fried chicken. Livest wedding I've ever seen in my life.
No way.
I'm serious.
Where y'all think that donation money going though?
It's going to his pocket.
It definitely ain't going to that school.
That's going open.
Garbage
The
Academy
school
is gonna
open.
be going
School
straight.
ceiling look like this.
Well, yeah, asbestos.
And that bitch missing tiles.
Fair East Side.
Have you seen that video of him hooping? You seen that video of him hooping? He was like, "I make a jumper donation."
Yeah, I did see that.
No way.
Yeah, no, he did. Straight up.
No lie.
He really did.
I'm gonna be at the gym tomorrow.
Now, my question is he a comedian?
Nah,
He has to be.
he's
I think he
hilarious.
was a comedian turned political.
Nah,
Like,
Because he's one of the
influence.
funniest brothers on social
Nah,
media.
he be serious though.
But is he a comedian?
That nigga funny, bro.
He's
That
funny,
nigga
bro.
funny.
Unintentionally, he's an
That shit
unintentional.
you said in the
He be
group,
serious.
The cheese and nigger.
bro. I was at school. I was having a terrible day because I put it out there. I got a text this morning about PLC. We had to go cover for some teachers, but then I didn't see above it was that the teachers had to be out in the parking lot because it was supposed to be like a gas leak possibly. So when I got there, they had me summoning all these parents like, hey, y'all either got to take your kids home or you can't come in. We got to wait till we get cleared out. I had to do this for an hour. Mind you, it was cold as hell this morning.
It was.
It was cold. It was like 50 degrees. And it's not like just 50 degrees. It's like wind chill and all that stuff. So luckily I had a heavy sweatsuit on, but I had to deal with that for an hour. So I was having a terrible day all day. And then I saw that damn text message with that Umar.
D-nigger? Yeah.
Bro, I cried laughing for like 3 minutes.
That shit was
Shit was hilarious.
All right, Don, how can we get Dr. Umar here? What do we need to do?
Hell if I know. Does that brother pray?
Yes.
All I need is
Drink
prayer.
a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water.
That's all I need to do for me, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, JC, what do we got to do?
We gotta say we hate white folks. We gotta say we'll donate to his school. We gotta say we don't drink anymore. We gotta say we never dated white women.
Never.
We never even spoke to white people.
I just told y'all my son's mother's half white and the other half ain't black. So
she's white.
I'm gonna have to fist fight this nigga.
So yeah, you got to fight him then.
Your son, no. What do you say about his school? He don't want non-black teachers.
No, he does not.
And he don't want binary kids.
Yeah, he doesn't want any mixed kids.
Mixed kids.
No non-binary.
So your
no
kid can go-
LGBTQ.
Yeah.
He don't want any of that.
That's
Dr.
wild
Umar
because-
ass, no lie.
Like that's wild in itself because how can you be pro-black but you eliminate a portion
He's eliminating
of black?
a portion of
That's
blacks.
crazy.
He is. He's definitely doing that.
That's crazy.
So Rod, help us out,
Yeah,
and then we're gonna let
Dr.
you
Umar
close
ass.
us out. Give our since you got GQ somehow, you need to help us get. We're gonna do like All the Smoke does. So tell us who you want on the Pour Horsemen next. We want it to be Dr. Umar. You got to help us get him since you're a marketing specialist, and then also tell people where they can find you again and all that good stuff.
Look, the next person I want to see on this podcast is Dr. Umar. And I figure we gonna have a verified check here somewhere on our social media accounts. very
Without
soon.
question. Yes, yes.
So we'll jump in his DM.
Okay. Okay.
And tell him, hey, look here, brother.
What's the purpose of me being on your podcast?
We got all this black-owned oils. You got a beard.
Yep. He got a beard.
Look
got
like
a
it sound
beard.
like leaves when you brush it. We got something for you.
And we Black Nubian Kings over here.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? We're a black-owned business.
What's gonna happen is you and Dr. Umar are just gonna have a battle back and forth.
And maybe that's what the people
That's
need.
what's gonna
That's what
be.
the people
That's
need for real.
Exactly what it's gonna
And
turn
I promise
into.
you, I'm gonna win.
Whoever come out on top, the
It
new
ain't gonna
king.
be just them.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be just because I'm a little
Crazy,
militant
man.
myself, but it's gonna turn into that educational,
Maybe we
could just sit back and
elegant,
laugh.
elegant, whatever the word is. Y'all gonna be fucking
maybe we should
clashing.
start with Kevin Samuels then.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, bring him on here.
I'll
I got
slap
some
that
questions for
man
that little
here
brother.
around me.
I got a lot of questions for him.
Hey, look, first off, and he come with any of that bullshit, I'm slapping that nigga on sight.
Rod, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Y'all know.
Man, wherever Kevin Samuels at, we got something. I'm just playing. You can find us online at www.velvetnoirbc.com. I know we talked about our JLH campaign. You can find us there at fundblackfounders.com/Velvet Noir. That is fund, FUND, black, capital B, LACK, founders, yeah. FOUNDERS.
Oh, he needs to be a part of the Horseman Spelling Bee. He got to come back for the Horseman Spelling Bee. Rod is going to be round one exit.
Boy, I was nervous.
Round one exit. Round one exit. Look.
But yeah, look, come donate, whether it's $1 or it's $1 million. You know, we're going to take it all.
And we'll put the link in our description on YouTube as well as on the Instagram page.
Yeah. So check us out on Instagram. I'm usually on there every day giving an update for the campaign. To the 61 backers we currently have that have contributed over 19 grand. Thank you so much.
That's dope.
To everybody watching this, thank you so much because y'all supporting these brothers and supporting me. So yeah, that's it for the Pour Horsemen and your boy Hot Boy Rod. We appreciate you.
Hot boy.
Hot Boy Rod. That's been episode 168 with Hot Boy Rod, man. We out.